Welcome back to Pocket Rock. Hey, where are you going? It's just math. Don't run away. Hey. Oh, well.
Okay, we're going to be talking about the commutative property. Commutative property means you are switching your numbers around the operation sign. You can only do commutative property when you're adding or multiplying. You cannot do commutative with division or subtraction, and I'm going to prove that to you. Looking at 1A5, you have 8 plus 6 equals 6 plus 8. Is that true or not? Basically, I have switched the 8 and 6 around the addition sign. 8 plus 6 is 14. 6 plus 8 is 14, so that is a true statement. That proves to you that is true. That proves to you that you can, with addition, you can switch your numbers around the operation sign. Looking at 1A6, 5 times 9 is equal to 9 times 5. Is that true or false? 5 times 9 is 45. 9 times 5 is 45. That is a true statement. This also proves with multiplication you can switch your numbers around the operation sign. So addition and multiplication are commutative. These two are, this is called the commutative property. Okay, the next two problems I'm going to prove to you that you cannot do subtraction or division with commutative. Okay, 8 minus 4 is 4. 4 minus 8 is a negative 4. 4 does not equal negative 4. Okay, that proves to you you cannot do, because this is a false statement, you cannot do commutative with subtraction. Okay, now looking at 1A number 8, you have 36 divided by 4. I'm going to rewrite this as 36 divided by 4. Okay, that is 9. If you write this as 4 divided by 36, that is 4 divided by 36. That will reduce to 1/9. So that is 1/9. 9 does not equal 1/9. Therefore, this statement is false. That also shows you you cannot do division with commutative. You cannot switch your numbers around the operation sign with subtraction or division. Only with addition and multiplication. That is the commutative property. Okay, now let's look at the associative property. Again, you can only do associative with addition and multiplication, and I'm going to prove that to you. I like to think of associative as who you associate with. Who are your friends? And sometimes your friends change. So in this problem right here, 1A9, you see we have 2 plus 9 plus 8, then 2 plus 9, 2 plus 9 plus 8. We have parentheses. Order of operations says to do parentheses first. You look at parentheses first. Here on the left side, you can see that 2 plus 9 is associating together this week or this time. They're friends. But on the right side, 9 plus 8 are the ones associating together. So when you're using the associative property, you are most likely going to have parentheses. And you can think of that as who is associating together. 2 and 9 are friends this week. Well, next week it's 9 and 8. So you can see the order of the numbers are the same. 2, 9, 8. 2, 9, 8. It's just that the parentheses changed. The parentheses are around 2 and 9 over here. Now they're around 9 and 8. So when you do the parentheses first, 2 plus 9 is 11, and 11 plus 8 is 19. Over here, 9 plus 8 is 17. Plus 2 is 19. So this is 19 equals 19. That is a true statement. That basically proves you can do the associative property with addition. So again, associative property just means I'm going to associate these two numbers together, but on the other side of the equal sign, I am changing the association. I'm going to associate two other numbers together. Now let's look at the associative property with multiplication. Here you're multiplying the 4 and the 5 together, but on the right hand side you're multiplying the 5 and the 6 first. 4 and 5 are associating together on the left side, but on the right side the 5 and the 6 are associating together. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 times 6 is 120. Over here, 5 times 6 is 30. 30 times 4 is 120. Both sides equal 120. So that just shows you that you can do associative property with multiplication. Okay, I'm going to show you that you cannot use associative property with subtraction or division. Looking at this next problem, doing the parentheses first. 11 minus 4 is 7, then 7 minus 2 is 5. This side equals 5. Doing the parentheses first. 4 minus 2 is 2. 11 minus 2 is 9. 5 does not equal 9. This statement written out is not true. That is a false statement, which proves you cannot do subtraction with associative. Alright, let's look at this problem. Okay, doing the parentheses first. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Then you have 3 divided by 3, which is 1. Okay, let's do this side. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Now do 9 divided by 1, which is 9. 1 does not equal 9, which means that the original statement is false and you cannot do division with associative. You can only do addition and multiplication with the associative property.